welcome back to my channel. So, a lot has changed since I posted the last vlog that you guys would have seen earlier in the week. I filmed that on Monday, and by the end of the day on Tuesday, things had really escalated with this whole coronavirus situation. So I wanted to pop on with you guys, first of all, to tell you that it's all gonna be okay. I think we're all in a state of like mass hysteria right now. We all just need to take a breath. It's gonna be okay. So what I'm doing today is a little bit of self-care. I have some products in front of me. I'm gonna give myself a little facial and we're gonna talk and everything's gonna be fine. So get your products, let's do this together. We're gonna do a little bit of self-care in self-isolation. It's gonna be great. So it's morning, it's like 10:30 in the morning. Good time to give yourself a facial. Why not? We're not going anywhere. So I did get up this morning, wash my face, put my sunscreen on, do all of those things. I wanted to get up and get the dog out for a walk. Still important that we maintain some sort of a routine, and if we're feeling cooped up, our animals are probably feeling cooped up. So that's done. We've had a nice breakfast. Clinton is working from home as of right now, so he's just gone out to grab a couple of things at the university for working from home. Anyways, all that to say, I have a few moments alone in the house and we're gonna do this together. So I did put sunscreen and some serums on this morning, so I'm just gonna cleanse my skin with my Marcel micellar water. I've got a reusable round here. I bought these on Amazon. I'm just gonna give my face a little cleansing. So as of Tuesday, I made the decision to close the salon till we don't know when, okay? So originally over the weekend, if you follow me on my social medias, if you don't, why don't you? Hello, go follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram. It's the Beauty Expert Fredericton on both of those, and I will have those listed in the description box down below. Hair stuck to my face. So if you're not following me on there, please go ahead and do that. I do obviously update my social media a lot more than I post to YouTube. I'm gonna take my Quintessence Multi-Fruit Peel Cleanser. This is like an AHA cleanser. So I'm gonna put that all over my skin and let it sit for 5 minutes. I just take a couple of pumps in my hand. You actually want your skin to be like pretty dry for this. I'm not doing this in my bathroom because my bathroom has a fan that runs if you turn the light on. So there's no way for me to like shut that off so you guys can hear me. So you just want to get that really worked into the skin. You could, if you're following along at home, you could be doing a scrub. If you prefer a manual exfoliation, you could be doing that step right now. I'm gonna go rinse my hands and I'll be back to talk to you looking like this. So that's gonna stay on my face for 5 minutes while it does its exfoliating thing. So over the weekend, if you're not following me on social media, over the weekend I posted to my Instagram and my Beauty Expert Facebook page that I was requesting any clients who had been out of the country to reschedule their appointments 2 weeks following their return date, as well as obviously asking anybody who was sick or had been in contact with anybody that was sick to also reschedule their appointments. That I posted, I believe, on Sunday. By the end of the day on Tuesday, we had seen on the news that the Chief Medical Officer, Jennifer Russell, had come on, and I think that's her name, correct me if I'm wrong, had come on and basically stated some guidelines for businesses to be following. I'm sure you've seen all of this. I'm not gonna like reiterate the whole thing, but basically there was no way for me to follow those guidelines and also do my job. So when they're recommending that you stay 2 meters away from any person, I obviously can't be doing nails and eyebrow waxing and pedicures and things like that. So as of the end of the day on Tuesday, the salon is now closed until further notice. We're hoping it's only going to be 2 weeks because of course That is my main source of income. It's my only source of income. So I'm now basically unemployed until further notice. I know all of the other salons in my area have chosen to do the same thing. And yesterday, our Cosmetology Association, that's our governing body, actually came on and recommended that we all take the steps to close our salons. So I wanted to come on here and let you guys know what I'm doing as a salon owner. They can't force us to close, but they can strongly suggest. I personally feel that as a business owner, it's my responsibility to make those tough decisions. Is it the decision I want to make? No, I want to go to work. I want to see my clients. I love my clients. I want to do my job. I love my job, but I also want to keep my community safe. And the only way for us all to do that is for us all to do our part. And so that means self-isolating. So that's what I'm doing. So it's now Thursday. We're on like day 2 of isolation. Yesterday I didn't do a whole lot. You know, some laundry, some dishes, kind of farted around the house. I do have some family stuff going on right now. If you watched the last vlog, you'll know I've got a family member dealing with some health issues right now. So I've just been trying to be there for my mom when she needs to talk and just kind of on standby. We're all kind of waiting to see what's going to happen because obviously right now we can't visit. So that's been really hard. So today I decided I would do some self-care. So here we are. So I think it's important to look after yourself. We're all in a weird place. A lot of people are working from home. A lot of people have children and are working from home. I'm lucky in the sense that it's just me and my husband and our dog. We don't have to worry about keeping kids in the house or anything like that. However, my husband can work from home. I can't. So we're just off. All of my friends in the industry have been messaging me like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? I can't afford to take 2 weeks off. None of us can. You know, that's just the sad reality. None of us can, but my attitude is, you know, if I can take 2 months off in the summer with a broken wrist unplanned, I can get through a couple of weeks. And the sooner we all sort of do our part in containing what's happening out there, the sooner hopefully it will all be done. So let's do some self-care. We're exfoliating, we're living our best lives, we're gonna have glowy skin. I didn't put any makeup on yesterday, which was a nice change. I won't put any on today because I am doing all this like facial stuff. If I give myself a facial, I try not to put any makeup on that day if I can help it. Just give your skin a chance to just absorb the ingredients and like be healthy. Tomorrow I'll probably get up, put some makeup on, film a couple of videos, do some productive around the house things. I'm gonna try to maybe get onto Instagram stories and talk to you guys there. We're just about at 5 minutes for this, so I'm gonna go rinse it off and come right back. Okay, so I've rinsed off my multi-fruit peel cleanser and I'm gonna go in with my mask. So today I'm using the Quintessence Vital Hydrating Mask. I love this one. I've talked about it lots of times on this channel. It's actually in my project pan. So I am working on it. I've been trying to mask as much as possible, but my gosh, you can only mask so much. So I'm gonna apply that all over my face. It's just like a hydrating mask. So you can use whatever mask you have at home if you're following along. Sheet masks are great. That's one thing, like, let's talk about like some nice things that you can do while you're home. When do we ever have time off where we're at home with nothing to do? I mean, unless you're working from home, in which case, sucks for you. I'm all about making the best of a bad situation. There's nothing that I can do to make this go by faster or better other than having like a good attitude. So that's sort of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to encourage, especially other people in my industry, to do the same. So if you're in my industry and you're home and you're depressed, I'm talking to you. You know, we can all sit around and feel sorry for ourselves, or we can make the best of it. I really feel like that's our only option. So here we are masking on a Thursday morning at 10:30. When do we get to do that? If you're home and you're not going out, you can put makeup on if makeup makes you feel good, or you can give yourself a little break and do a sheet mask on your lunch hour. So easy, no mess. All you have to do is take the sheet mask off when you're done and like rub the stuff in. Off you go. That's something that you can do if you're working from home. So it's all about having the right attitude, making the best of a bad situation. That's all we can do. So I encourage you to do those things, read a book, catch up on YouTube. Catch up on those videos, guys. And if you're not already, I ask you to please subscribe to my channel. It really helps out little channels like mine. I get a lot of questions from clients about like, does it cost anything to subscribe, or what difference does it make if I subscribe? It doesn't cost anything. All you have to do is click that little red button beneath the video here that says subscribe. It really helps out little channels like mine. I have less than 1,000 subscribers. When you subscribe to my channel, you're more likely to see videos that I've put out, and it helps me be more searchable within the YouTube platform. So when you like my video, comment on my video, subscribe to my channel, it boosts me up in the algorithm so that other people, when they log on to YouTube, they might see one of my videos as suggested content. So little side note explanation of how that helps out little channels like mine. I would very much appreciate it. I'd really like to get to 1,000 subscribers, because if I had 1,000 subscribers right now, I could be doing YouTube lives for you guys while we're all off in self-isolation. We could be all chatting together in a live video. Wouldn't that be so cool? I think that would be really cool. So food for thought, subscribe to the channel. So tell me in the comments down below, what are you guys doing? Are you working from home? Are you one of the people who has to go to work? I know there are a lot of people that do. Healthcare workers obviously have to go to work. People who work at the grocery stores, bless your heart. It's a jungle out there. I feel for you. What's your situation? I'd love to hear from you guys down below. This is something that's affecting us globally, and I think we all need to just be there for each other. Check up on your family members, especially those people who are extroverts. For somebody like me, I'm an introvert. I love to be home. I love to not be out peopling. So a situation like this doesn't affect my mental health the way it would somebody who needs to be around people, who loves to be around people all the time, groups of people and so on and so forth. So make sure you're doing a little mental health check on your friends. Be kind to one another. This is not an easy situation for anybody. There's lots that we can do to pass the time. You can do some self-care, read a book, catch up on your favorite Netflix shows. When have you ever had so much time to watch Netflix? Go for a walk. There's nothing to say that you can't go out for a walk. Yes, we're self-isolating, but you can go for a walk without being in contact with anybody. Snuggle your pets. Catch up on some housework. I know a lot of people are doing like spring cleaning right now. There's lots that we can be doing to sort of pass the time if you're not at home working. I will probably go to the salon either like later this evening or over the weekend. I know that there's nobody in the office, so it's fine for me to go there. I just wanted to go and grab like the stuff for my taxes. May as well be working on that. All of us in the industry, all of us beauty professionals should be coming back to work with our taxes ready to go because usually we're working on those things like an hour here and there in between clients. So I'm gonna go get that stuff, work on it, get ahead of the game in that way. I'll probably grab some stuff to do my nails. They're not in terrible shape. It's only been about a week and a half since I did them, but they'll definitely need to be done again before I go back to work. So I'll probably grab some stuff to do that. I'm gonna do a hair mask today in keeping with my whole self-care journey for Thursday. When I went to the grocery store on, I think it was Tuesday night, I think it was the night that I decided I was gonna close the salon, I went out to the grocery store and got like my second grocery order of the week. Who can afford to do that? Oh my gosh, thank God I had Optimum points. So we got like all the snacks, just the essentials, snacks, beer, cider. So I picked up a few of those things. So we'll have a little adult beverage maybe this evening, or maybe tomorrow evening because my husband is working from home. But you know, just picked up the essentials. It was really funny because when I went to the grocery store, I was picking up other things too, like frozen vegetables and, you know, beans and things like that. But I was walking around the grocery store and there was all these men walking around with just like paper towel under one arm and beer under the other. I was like, you know, they've got it down to a science. They've got all their essentials. So hopefully that's all their wives had on their list. So it was quite funny though, just to see the difference between like the mom with her kid and like a shopping cart full of like, you know, granola bars and noodles and things like that. And then you'd have these men with just like beer and paper towel. It was really quite funny. You gotta find the humor in the situation. When I went for a haircut the other day, the day that I was filming the vlog, I think it was on, Monday. When I went to the hair salon, we were talking about, like, if there's anything good that came out of this whole situation, it's the memes. The memes are just absolute fire right now. So that's been enjoyable, but I do think Facebook has become a very toxic place right now. I don't find Instagram is that bad. I feel like Instagram is just like funny memes and then people kind of posting regular stuff. Like I'm still seeing lots of beauty content. I'm seeing lots of like nail content and stuff like that. People are sharing like throwback photos and stuff like that because obviously we're all not working. But Instagram doesn't seem too bad, but Facebook is just absolute mass hysteria and misinformation and people just fear-mongering. It's really scary to see like where people go mentally when something like this is going on. I think we have to remember that we're not self-isolating because everybody has the virus and everybody's dying. We're self-isolating because we're trying to flatten the curve. It's all about flattening the curve. If we all stay inside and contain the virus as best we can, then our healthcare systems won't get overwhelmed. The healthcare professionals can then do their job and we can all see this, we can kind of come out the other side a little bit faster. So everybody just needs to remember that we're not, like, this isn't the zombie apocalypse. Everything's gonna be okay. Is it awful? Yes. Is it scary? Yes. Is it the end of the world? No. Freaking out and going nuts on Facebook is not gonna help anybody. So I would suggest, if you don't do any of the other things that I'm suggesting in this video, I would strongly suggest limiting your time to Facebook because I think that's where like your anxiety levels can get really, really high. So just do other things. Distract yourself. My friend Kate and I have been Snapchatting pretty much constantly. You know, if you can't go out, we live in an age where you don't have to feel lonely. You don't have to feel isolated. Even though you're stuck in your house, you can still talk to your friends. So I suggest doing that. If you haven't gotten on TikTok yet, what a great way to waste some time. There's some funny TikToks out there. Great way to spend like 10 or 15 minutes at a time. I'm gonna go rinse off this mask and I'll come back and we'll put some nice little serums on. It'll be so fun. Okay, mask is off. I was trying to decide if I should do like daytime skincare or nighttime skincare because I already kind of did daytime skincare, but we're gonna do it again. Ugh, my hair does not want to stay in this headband because it's so dirty. It just wants to like slide out. I'm gonna wash my hair next. That's next on my to-do list. So I'm using the Quintessence. It's like a big Quintessence day for my channel. So I'm using their moisture mist. I picked this up the other day. I mentioned it in the vlog and I do really like it. I'm not obsessed with the smell. I don't actually think there's any like fragrance in it, but it has a very flowery smell, which isn't my absolute favorite, but it feels really nice. And then I'm gonna go in with my Pixi Vitamin C serum. If I put it over my face, then it won't try and focus on my face. So comment below for all of us here trying to pass the time, make the best of a bad situation. Comment down below your favorite binge-worthy Netflix series and also your favorite book of the moment, because I think we could all use some suggestions right now. I have been watching Star Trek: The Next Generation. Did you guys know that I'm a secret Trekkie. It's not really a secret, I don't really hide it from anybody, but a lot of people are surprised to find out that I love Star Trek. So I've been watching The Next Generation because for me, I love that show so much, and it's like comfort food for my brain. So when I'm stressed or I'm anxious or I'm sick, I tend to watch Star Trek. It just makes me feel better. One of my absolute prized possessions is this autographed picture of Data. Obviously it's Brent Spiner, but it will always be Data. I love this so much. My sister actually got this for me. She picked this up. She went to like a convention and she got this and like stood in line and waited to get it signed for me. Just a fangirl moment. So that's a random fact about me. So I've been watching the old Next Generation because I love it so much. And we're actually getting our Rogers home services upgraded tomorrow. They're still sending technicians out. Which means we're getting new like cable boxes. We're getting like the new Ignite thing. So I was like, oh my gosh, does that mean we're gonna lose all our shows that are on PVR? So as soon as my husband gets finished work, we're like binge watching all of the shows that we have on our PVR because as of tomorrow, they'll all be deleted. And there's the new Star Trek Picard series out. We've got like 3 episodes on that to watch. Also, there's like Outlander on there that I'm watching. And so I've been trying to get all of those shows in before they replace our box and we lose them all. So for those people who aren't doing what I'm doing, leave some comments down below your favorite Netflix shows and also your favorite books. So I am currently reading, I'm using the Kate Somerville biomimicking peptide serum. I mentioned in my BoxyCharm video that I don't know if this is breaking me out, but now that my skin's cleared up, I'm gonna try using it again and see if I break out again. Process of elimination, I sort of brought my skincare back to basics so I could figure out what was breaking me out. Anyway, so I am currently reading a Nora Roberts book that I started when I was in Cuba. And then I've got a Terry Goodkind book to read. It's part of a series that I've been reading. So I've got a couple of books on the go, but what are you guys reading? Leave some suggestions down below for those people who don't know what to read. If you have a favorite audiobook, I'd love to know what it is because I think that might be a nice option for my stepdad for something to pass the time. I'm gonna put my eye cream on. This is the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Eye Treatment. So leave us some suggestions down below. Let's get a little conversation going. Let's all support each other during this weird, weird time. If there's anybody benefiting from all of us being home, it's our pets. Charlie has died and gone to heaven. He thinks this is just fabulous. He's like, it's like the weekend every day. He thinks we should be playing with him at all times. Going in with my Saturday Skin Waterfall Glacier Water Cream. This is like a really interesting texture. It's like a jelly almost. So just put a little bit of that on. So yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys down below. Leave me some comments. I'm just hanging out in my house. Living my best life, making the best of this whole weird situation. And then even though we're all inside, but it is still important that we wear our sunscreen. So right now I'm using the Tizo Tinted Ultra Zinc Body and Face Lotion. It is tinted, but when you put it on, it doesn't like give you any coverage or anything like that. I think more than anything, it just keeps it from having that white cast that a lot of the zinc sunscreens have. So I am still wearing my sunscreen every day because there is still sun coming in the window. And I have, you know, had Charlie out for a couple of little walks and stuff like that. So what are your favorite self-care activities? Yesterday I had a bath, been walking the dog, gonna do my nails probably on the weekend, gonna wash my hair today, maybe do like a hair mask, put it up in like a braid or something and let it air dry that way. Tell me what your favorite self-care things are. They don't need to be beauty related, mine just happen to be. What are the things that you like to do when you're stressed that make you feel better? Let's all talk about it down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I just wanted to do an update on what I'm doing as a business owner. to deal with this whole situation. And also I wanted to give you guys some words of encouragement and some positivity and a nice relaxing little like at-home facial day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon in another video. Bye.